Hello everyone, this is Mr. DeBetz, and in today's Premiere Pro tutorial, I'm just going to show you some things on how to edit a Vox Pop interview. These things will include how to create a still image of an interview, customizing your text, and then just sort of adding some sound effects just to sort of make it more fun and more energetic. The first thing you want to do is you want to make sure you import your footage. It's always a good idea to go back and watch your interviews and to name the video the name of the person being interviewed. So in this case, I have someone named Ellie. I'm going to drag this clip to my timeline, and then I'm just going to really quickly play and listen.
Hello, what's your name?
I'm Ellie.
What grade are you?
I'm a senior.
If you were principal for a day, what would you do?
So again, I got her name, I got her grade, but this took about 10 seconds. So we're going to trim this down. We're going to provide her name using some text and a still image. So in order to do that, what you want to do first is you're going to select where in this video do you want to create a still image.
Hello, what's your name?
I'm Ellie.
So right there when she says Ellie, I'm going to pause. I'm going to go to my timeline here, and then you're going to look for something that looks like a camera, and it says export frame. You're going to click on that button. I'm going to name it Ellie still image. I'm going to format is going to be a JPEG, and then you want to make sure you import it into your project, and then I'm going to hit OK. Once I do that, I have a still image of Ellie right here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut and then place the image in the middle of this interview. So again, now it should say Ellie.
Hello, what's your name?
I'm Ellie.
It's going to cut to a still frame, and then it's going to go back to her interview. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to first zoom in a little bit. So again, I'm going to select my image. I'm going to go to scale. And then I'm just going to sort of zoom in on Ellie a little bit just to give us some variety here. Cool. So now that I'm zoomed in, I'm going to add some text. In order to do that, I'm just going to hit the T button. I'm going to draw my text box, and I'm going to write Ellie. I do not like this font, so again, I'm going to customize the font. I'm going to make it a little larger. I'm going to change the color. I'm going to make it orange in this case. And then I'm going to add a little bit of stroke so we can see her name. To fully customize this font, I'm going to go to a website. It's called dafont.com. I really like this Super Meatball font, so I'm going to hit download. Once I hit download, you're going to open up the zip file. And then once you have the zip file open, you're going to look for where it says .ttf. Double click on that. It's going to give you a font preview, and then you're going to install. Once you install it, it should be in Premiere Pro. So again, it's called Super Meatball. I'm going to go back to my video. I'm going to go to my font. I'm going to put Super Meatball. So again, now the font, it just looks a lot more fun, more customization, right? So again, I'm going to play.
Hello, what's your name?
I'm Ellie.
All right, now I'm going to add a little bit of a sound effect as her name appears. Again, for sound effects, you want to go to pixabay.com. Make sure you have it under sound effects. In this case, I have a fart sound that I'm going to use. So let me import my sound effect, downloads, fart, import. All right, I'm going to put this sound effect right under when her name appears. So it's about right here. I'm going to trim this, and then I'm going to put...
Hello, what's your name?
I'm Ellie.
All right, perfect. And then I'm going to trim the image. I'm going to trim her name. And then I'm going to go back into the video here. I'm going to trim a few things.
What grade are you?
I'm a senior.
Grade I don't really care about right now.
If you could...
I'm going to go right to the question.
If you...
Here we go.
Hello, what's your name?
I'm Ellie.
If you were principal for a day, what would you do?
I would give everyone free food.
Cool. So again, just some things to spice up your interview, your Vox Pop. Zooming in on the image, creating a still image, adding text, and a sound effect as well.